The following program is presented by DSPN Live. Hello, everyone. I'm Louis DiPaolo, and welcome to the UCF Hockey Show with Coach Mike Kroll. With Sunday's impressive come-from-behind win against USF in the Frozen War on I-4, the Knights find themselves at 5-5-1 and second place in the SCHC standings. Coach, welcome back to the program.
Thanks, Louis.
Thanks for joining us on the show always. We had another exciting weekend here of SCHC hockey, this time a 3-game set over the weekend with USF in the Frozen War on I-4. Let's go game by game, starting with Friday night at Wesley Chapel, who the Bulls are celebrating their 30th anniversary of Ice Bulls hockey, so congratulations to them and their program. Now, it was the complete running of the Bulls in Wesley Chapel on Friday. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was disappointed in the overall performance, as I thought we were prepared and ready to come out there and do well. We just couldn't get anything going the entire game. USF had a great fan base there. It was a packed crowd at the arena, and nothing just was going for our way that whole game.
They had a lot of shots on Ben, over 50 shots. We were struggling to get anything going. From Friday, anything positive that you took away looking forward to Saturday?
You know, we wanted to, we lost the game. We didn't do well. We wanted to come back on Saturday and turn things around, and I think they did. Much better performance, but it wasn't enough on Saturday.
So Saturday, the Knights came home after 5 consecutive games on the road. It was a slightly better performance for at least 2+ periods. And then one thing that was a difference was Tyler Moore got his first start of the season in net. How do you think he played?
He played well. He played really well. A couple bad bounces, a deflection went in the net, but he's a great guy that's been showing up to all our practices. He's working hard. His work ethic, we love it, and we wanted to give Ben a break, and know him very well. We had a tight turnaround the next day on Sunday, but I couldn't be more happy with Tyler's performance.
Now, in the third period, and one of the keys to the game, or all the keys to the game on Sunday, were effort, power play, face-offs, and getting gritty goals. I think we struggled with all those things on Saturday. The effort was there for 2 periods, but there was a couple of plays in particular that I remember we didn't get the puck out of the blue line, just a little lackadaisical. Kenny Waitman stole it, went in 5-hole. We were arguing with the official off a face-off in our own end. Miranda comes in and rips a shot by our goaltender. I thought that effort level needed to be better on Sunday. We were struggling on face-offs. The power play was 0 for 6. But whatever you said, kudos to you and the staff, because Sunday was a totally different UCF team.
Yeah, we wanted to, come in on Sunday morning after now 2 losses with USF and not go down 0-3 for the weekend. And so we had a nice heart-to-heart after the game on Saturday night, had a great pregame talk on Sunday with the guys, and you could see it. You could feel in the locker room that they were ready to come out and perform, and they did the job.
Well, memorize that speech, because whatever you did, it was great. We got some highlights for you. The first one is the Shane O'Donnell, who ended up being our first star of the game. The puck comes in the zone. Shane goes right to the slot. Nice pass in front, and he just one-times it home for our first goal of the game.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about having stick on the ice and being in the right place at the right time, and Shane was, and that was a great moment to tie up the game.
Now, our second highlight comes from Johnny B. That's Mr. Brockman, returning this weekend after an injury. Ruiz there on the puck, goes behind the net to Gatz. Gatz throws it to his childhood teammate, who comes right in the slot, almost the same position and same scoring position, 2-1 UCF.
Yeah, you look at the extra effort there by Gonzo just to get it back to Gatsy and up to the slot for the shot, and it was a great goal for us, and that was a turning point at that moment.
Now, I will give you credit. I do believe in continuity of the lines. Gonzo had been struggling earlier in the weekend. Gatz has been fine,
Brockman's coming back from injury. You decided to keep that line together, and I think it paid off. Yeah, those three really did well. We wanted to make a couple of changes to the lineup the weekend, but keep three solid lines, and we didn't want to mess anything up with those three because we know how well they work together. They work hard in practice together, and I was real proud of them. Now, our next goal comes from Shane O'Donnell again. He steps right in, steals the pass, and blows it by the USF goaltender, making it 3-1. And the roof was coming off in this place. Yeah, Shane came out on fire that shift, and he really wanted a goal, and went out there, did the job, and that we were just unstoppable after that. The Plantation proud number 13. He's the kind of player that every coach wants on their team. He's an unsung hero. He probably gives you no trouble on the bench or in the locker room. He plays power play. He plays shorthanded. He doesn't mind going in the corners, but he makes the right play. Yeah, he has a good heart. He is overall a pretty quiet guy, but he's very passionate about playing hockey for UCF and the team. He's our veteran on the team and our captain, and I'm proud of him. So as you can see, your pregame speech worked well with effort. They do have skill. They were getting some gritty, tough goals. And then the last thing you needed to accomplish was the power play, and here it is. The Walkman, he's going to get a chance here as soon as UCF clears the puck. Holman, another new player, makes a pass right up to his teammate on the far boards, comes over to Captain Lalonde, gets it to Walkinshaw. He uses the defenseman as a screen. Power play goal, UCF. They go up 4-1, and this joint was jumping. Yeah, you look at the sacrifice that Holman made there at the blue line in the defensive zone and moving the puck over, took the hit, moved the puck over. We carried the puck into the zone and took that quality opportunity for the shot and went in the net, so it was great. Well, you know, when you're struggling on the power play or when we've been struggling with scoring, you just got to keep going and going and going, throwing things at the net, and sometimes good things will happen. That's one thing we kept telling them throughout the entire weekend was just shoot the puck and don't take that extra stick handle and because you never know what can happen. You miss those opportunities, and they did it, and they lit up the scoreboard. All right, we'll be back with more with Coach Kroll after this. For all of your mortgage needs, think Seminole Money Tree. Our dedicated staff delivers exceptional one-on-one service that is second to none in the industry. Yes, the American dream of homeownership is alive and well, but it takes the right team to make it happen. We offer FHA, VA, and conventional financing anywhere in the state. For more information, visit us at SeminoleMoneyTree.com, established 1986. Next up for the Knights is a very important home series weekend with the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. Consistency or inconsistency, Coach? That's going to be the question. How do you take all the things we just discussed that you did very well on Sunday and build on them for Friday? Yeah, we have a lot to work on. We worked on a lot this morning with our face-offs and power play this week, and we learned from our mistakes. I don't think they want to go into Florida Gulf Coast with how we performed Friday and Saturday with USF, and they have a lot of momentum right now with the win and knowing that very well good things can happen if they play hard and finish strong, and we're looking forward to this weekend. Now, speaking of effort, do you go to your team leadership, your captains, your seniors, and express what you're trying to get accomplished that week, and how do they play a role in getting the team fired up and getting that effort? Yeah, we do, and we're actually talking about the plan for this weekend, tomorrow, as a matter of fact, with the captains and for the game plan this weekend with Florida Gulf. So, and then I expect them to just deliver the message to the players, so they don't hear it constantly from myself or the coaches, the other coaches, all the time. So, and they like that style. It's going really well for them, and it's early in the season yet, and we'll keep going. Great. So Florida Gulf Coast, a perennial power in our conference, the Southeast U.S. and at Nationals, is struggling this year, adjusting to some changes on their own. They're a wounded animal. That's the most dangerous type of animal. They're 1-2-1. They split with Emory-Riddle, and then they lost 4-1 to Tampa, and then 10-0. It's not the same Gulf Coast team that we're used to around here. So what do you expect from them on Friday? Yeah, this is my first time seeing Florida Gulf play this year, so I don't know what to expect right now, except all I know is that our players are hungry. They want the wins. They're coming off of a really strong victory the other day, and they're going to do whatever they can to take 2 wins this weekend. Now, we've seen some changes throughout the conference in the last year or so. One of the changes has been at the coaching levels. We've got a new coach here last year with you. We've got USF with a new coach this year, Miami with a new coach this year, and Florida Gulf Coast with a new coach this year. Talk about that transition when you're trying to take a successful program, what the foundation was,
what you want to do with your staff and how you mesh all that with veteran players and newcomers.
Yeah, it's always a challenge when you're a new coach coming into a program, and so you want to look at what worked best and what didn't work best with the systems that were in play last season. So the guys really, as I meet with them and we talk about what we can do to change things and maybe instill new things with them. If things aren't going well, we'll make the proper adjustments to it. But the team has to buy into it, and they have to believe in the systems that we're teaching them in order for us to be successful.
All right, more with Coach Kroll in just a minute. The RDV Ice Den Pro Shop is your one-stop shop for all your hockey needs. The Pro Shop carries all lines of the top protective gear and equipment. The Ice Den staff is trained to fit you in the right gear and recommend the best equipment for the skater's skill level. Stop by the RDV Pro Shop, or you can call them at 407-916-2552 and tell them that Lewis sent you. All right, welcome back, everybody. Speaking of welcoming back, the Knights welcome back Johnny B. That's Johnny Brockman, number 14 for the Knights. He's a great kid. I've known him since he was younger. I've been on the bench with him. Tell us a little bit about what he brings to the UCF Hockey Club. Yeah,
just an all-around great guy to have on the team. Real positive energy, positive vibe he brings to the players. I was unfortunate to lose him at the beginning of the season with the fractured finger, but he's hungry now. He's back in the lineup. He's got some, a little bit of strength issues right now, but he came out on fire that day and scored a goal for us.
Yeah, and I think that line is going to be very successful. They mesh well together. And I think they understand where everybody's going as far as what position, who's going where, I'll go deep, you stay up, blah, blah, blah. I think they do a great job of that.
Yeah, no plans on making any adjustments with that right now because they got a good thing going and we're going to keep it that way.
So every team deals with injuries. We've had a few early in the season. Any update on our team?
So Vaclav will be out. He tried to make it happen this weekend. He got his concussion reoccurred with just some dizziness over the weekend. So he'll be out of the lineup until he gets checked out and verified with the training staff at UCF. And Richie will be back in the lineup this weekend as long as his last concussion testing goes well. So we're looking forward to having him back in the lineup.
How was Hunter Chard after he took that shot?
He's doing fine. He's doing
Good.
fine. Yeah. He's another one that's working really hard and proud of his performance.
So for those of you at home that don't know, in the college game, there's a trainer provided by the home team at every game. We've got a trainer here. They do a really good job with our kids.
They do. They're here all the time, and they really work hard with the guys, and they're here for them whenever they need them.
So the Knights are home this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, right here at RDV Sportsplex. 10:15, puck drops. Make sure you come down. If you can't, you can follow all the action right here on DSPN Live. You can follow the Knights Hockey Club and DSPN Live on Facebook, Twitter, and our individual websites. Please be sure to support your local college hockey team. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, Coach, for all you do, you and the staff. On behalf of RDV Sportsplex, Coach Kroll, his staff, and the players, I'm Louis DiPaolo, everybody. Thanks for watching this edition of UCF Hockey.